Hello Sangha, welcome to the Abbots address. Today is whatever day it is, I don't know exactly. It's Friday though, late in July 2017. So I'm out in the farm right now, kind of checking the space out here. I thought it'd be nice to record out here today. And let's see, here comes the pugs. See some pugs coming? No? Yes? There's one. Hello pug. So, today I'd like to talk a little bit about Michael Stone. He was a Dharma teacher. He was not a Zen teacher, but he was a meditation teacher, we could say. And he was someone that I knew from the Gen X Dharma Teachers Conference. I'm trying to get to where the light's better. I guess that's good. And he was a good person. I mean, I got to interact with him, and we were friends. And we were not close. We didn't interact often or regularly. But we definitely knew each other, and I had respect for him and his work. And his unfortunate death as a result of an overdose points to the fact, in a very serious and the most serious way actually, that addiction is a terrible disease. And it's something that if you're wrestling with, if anyone is wrestling with, if I should start to wrestle with addiction, especially that kind of serious drug addiction, then it would not be sufficient for me to just meditate facing the wall and hope it goes away, or think that that would cover it. In fact, it won't cover it. There are things that the Dharma practice is just perfect for, and some things it's not going to address. And so one of the things that I say as necessary to folks who come into the Buddhist Temple of Toledo Sangha is that, look, you know, this might be something that you would do well to find an actual substance abuse counselor to talk with. Or it doesn't have to be substance abuse. It can also just be regular old, all the other kinds of psychological difficulties that people have, you know. So I guess my point for the day is something that, like, the Dharma is important, the Dharma is critical, the Dharma is the Dharma, and I love it, and it's critical, important, but it can't handle everything. And now we have the benefit of Western psychology and therapeutic models and insight and assessment and treatment options, and if we're in that situation, let's not hesitate. You know, get the help you need, connect with the resources that are there, and then in addition to that, Dharma practice can be amazing, and just take it to a place that, frankly, all the therapy in the world will never be able to touch, right? So important stuff. If this is interesting to you, there's a very early Ken Wilber book. I think it's called Beyond Boundaries, if I remember the title right. And he talks about Freud and Buddha as icons of Western psychological work and Dharma practice, and it's a pretty insightful read. It's definitely not his most current thinking, but it's a good reference for that. It certainly helped me put in perspective these things. So, Michael, wherever you are, if you can hear this or not, thank you for your efforts in teaching. You left us too soon, and may his life and passing be a warning and inspiration to all of us. So, a few announcements for the Sangha. There's a lot going on here, and so tomorrow, I know what day it is. It must be July 28th, because tomorrow is the 29th, and the Kids Dharma Camp is happening. We've got some 40 participants going to be out here at the farm for an event with the Dharma School kids, and that's going to be fantastic. The next day, Sunday, we have our regular sutra service at 11, and beginning instruction at 10:15 if you need it. And then we've got liturgy training in the afternoon for Jukai initiates from the 2017 and also the emergent 2018 Jukai initiate class. So please come and participate in that if you can. I'm going to be at the American Zen Teacher Association conference next week in Portland at our sister Sangha out there, Dharma Rain, and I'm on the steering committee, organizing committee for this conference, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with all the peers and learning, as I always do when connecting with these deep folks who've spent their lives fostering the Dharma and helping Sanghas grow. I am greatly nourished by their connection and rely on it. And then the Jukai session happens right next after that. That's August 7th through the 13th, and then the big ceremony is the 13th. Then on August 19th, we have the Buddhist Temple of Toledo participation in the Pride event in downtown Toledo, which is a very important thing. The Dharma requires us, the Bodhisattva imperative, to help and be allies to many, many minority communities and disempowered communities and people that are in need of support. This is one of the ways we do that. And then on the 20th, the next day at 2 p.m., there'll be a special conversation after the sutra service at 2 to talk about what it means to be an ally to disenfranchised groups and how to wield that well and what it really means. So awesome menu, lots of good stuff. Thank you, Michael Stone, for your practice and for your warning. And may the Dharma flourish. May the Sangha be well. Thank you, everybody. A Buddha, a cat, and a couple of pugs. There you go.